Since the dawn of time, memes have existed. The origins of the first ever meme are still unknown, but have been speculated to have started over 40 billion, 20 million, and 69,000 years ago. As humans progressed and stopped throwing poop at each other, a new wave of meme culture took place. Memes were evolving, and so were the people making them. But one meme remained. Many have tried to master the art of the meme, and many have failed. Wars throughout the centuries raged as humans slowly lost the ability to be funny. It was a very sad time indeed. Until one day, in a really obscure location, somewhere in England I think, a single person began to spread the flame of ancient meme creation across the modern age. The prophecies did not forewarn of his arrival, nor the army of meme creators he would summon. But one thing is for sure, he is a goddamn idiot.
Yeah, baby! Memes! My favorite subject! On my head, the voices! 3 memes for you to put in your gaming videos, and they're so easy to do. Unbelievably easy. So let's go through that. The quick meme is probably the most popular form of putting memes in videos. You're gonna see all of the huge YouTubers do it. Here's a few examples for you just so you know what I mean.
Goes one step forward and
65 bones, man!
Where are you dragging your files from?
Well, duh.
The idea here is to show a quick meme which is reacting to the footage that you're showing. It's got to be kind of relevant to the gameplay. And the most beautiful thing about this edit is that it doesn't have to be fancy at all. It's like the easiest edit possible. But with the right meme choice, it can just make your video, it's a good video. Yeah, I mean, basically it's just got to be tasteful and appropriate.
That is delicious. Finally, some good food.
So as you can see, we've already got a bunch of chop clips. Now usually while chopping your video, you'll naturally find places where these quick memes can fit in. I look for moments which have a punchy ending or just feel like they need that extra something, you know, like... So the first thing we've got to do is find some memes.
British?
Yeah.
Download those memes however you want and then drag and drop them into your project.
Let us commence forth.
Using INO on the keyboard, you're going to create in and out points to pick out the part of the clip that you want to drag onto the timeline. As you can see, it's going into red, which means it's too loud. So we're going to press G on the keyboard and then take the volume down by about -6 decibels.
British?
Listen to how much better that is. You're welcome, eardrums. Select the video clip and then go into Effect Controls and change the scale and position so that it sits somewhere on the screen that makes sense. Now on this meme in particular, I want this guy to be facing this character, so we're going to add a horizontal flip effect to turn him around. Incredible. And then we're going to add a crop effect onto that same clip. And by clicking on the crop effect itself, it's going to show us these blue handles which we can drag about to easily crop the image.
how you doing, mate?
British?
Now a little secret I want to tell you about is how to add a frame hold. This basically means that wherever your playhead is, it's going to hold that frame for as long as the clip is there.
How you doing, mate?
British?
Now the next thing we're going to do is create an adjustment layer. Just keep it to the same settings as your project and then click OK. Drag and drop it onto the timeline and then size it up so it covers all of our meme clips. Go to effects and then add a transform effect onto that adjustment layer. Now on the frame before this guy pops in, we're going to add 2 keyframes, one on scale and one on position. And then we're going to go forward a couple of frames and zoom in a little bit, which adds 2 new keyframes. Now the whole thing should look a little something like this.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
British?
Hey, how you doing, mate?
British?
And that is how you add a quick meme, and this is a really shit example. I'm so sorry, please don't unsubscribe.
Just in case any of you don't know what D.I.Y stands for, it means Devious Inception Yahoo. Like the browser. Or as they more commonly teach it in school, do it yourself. Idiots. These memes can be pretty tame, especially if overused. I usually tend to just stick to 1 of these per video, if that. But honestly, this is just a really good tool to have in your inventory when you're thinking about putting memes on your video. Essentially, we're just going to use an existing clip. It's either going to be a meme or some sort of movie scene, and then we're going to throw on our own text and then label it so that it serves the story that we're telling in our gaming video. So let's do it.
I can go.
We're too good for this
Look,
fucking
guys.
game. We're too good for this
We
game,
are.
Brody.
So like we did before, you're going to want to download this movie clip online somehow.
It's one I made earlier.
With the in and out points set, let's drag and drop it onto our timeline. I can go.
We're too good for this
Look,
fucking
guys.
game. We're too good for this
We
game,
are.
Brody.
Now, as you can see, we have a couple of lines from the movie dialogue that we don't really want in there, so we're going to click on the clip and then hit Ctrl and L to unlink it, and then change the size of only the audio clip. And now we have the original slap sound effect.
Too good for this
Look,
fucking
guys.
game. We're too.
Now we're going to simply adjust the scale and position just to get rid of that watermark in the bottom left, and then press T on the keyboard and slap in a bit of text. I'm labeling these characters as the characters in the game, so it makes sense within the video. Let's go through the text settings. I'm changing the font to Montserrat, centrally aligning, changing this thing to black, and then adding stroke, making that awesome. also black, and the stroke width at 14, and then adding drop shadow and changing that to black. With those text settings looking real nice, I'm gonna alt and drag that clip above itself, and then pull that text away and change it to the other character in the scene, aka me, baby, the best YouTuber in the whole of YouTube. So once we got the text done, we're gonna wanna find that cut in the movie, and then apply cuts to the text in the same place. Go to the beginning of where the first text clips are and begin tracking by starting a keyframe on the position variable in the text. Go forward about 3 frames every time and move the text, and it will create keyframes automatically.
Too good for this fucking.
Do the same with the other character, and it should look really good with that track text.
We're too good for this
Look,
fucking
guys.
game. We're too good for this game, Brody.
And that's it. Good job. And now get the hell out of here.
The flash meme is the sexiest meme out of all of these 3, and probably one of the hottest overall. Honestly, this effect is pretty overpowered when it comes to editing. A lot of my favorite creators use them. Here's a couple of examples just to show you what I mean.
Oh, God. Stop right there.
Sussy! I haven't used these so much before because I didn't really know how to do them. Now that I do, I want to show you guys how to do it so that you can make some deliciously smooth memes. So smooth. Oh my god.
We're all rusty. It's okay.
Thank you.
We're that good. I am very.
So for this meme, we're going to want a reaction image. Here's one that I downloaded off of Google Images, and we're going to drag and drop it into the timeline and size it up so it begins on that zoom in.
We're that good.
Then we hit T on the keyboard and enter in some text. The text will be the same settings that we made it before, but we're just going to make sure that it's centrally aligned and then snap it into the middle of the screen by holding Control on the keyboard. Now we're going to select the reaction image and size it up so it's just above the text we made. I'm using my preset pack where I have a turbulent displace effect already animated. I'm going to drag and drop that onto the text. As you can see, it's quite a lot, so I'm just going to change the amount to 20 and then go to the pre-made keyframes and make them less intense.
That good. That good. That good.
Now I'm going to nest the image and text together, hit enter, and then drag on a transform effect. I'm then going to keyframe the scale, making it pop in just a little bit. Then I go into the scaling options by pressing this little arrow here and change the keyframe velocity, making the one on the left really squeezed in and the one on the right stretch out to the left.
That good. That good. That good.
I'm then going to drag on an adjustment layer we made earlier and then plop on a transform effect. Now, like we did before, we roughly want to go to the point where the meme starts and then add a keyframe on the frame before, and then a few frames ahead, create another one which zooms in a little bit more.
That good. That good. That good.
Then we're going to change the velocity of both of these keyframes to look something like this.
We're that good.
Go to the beginning of that clip and then start a keyframe on the position variable. We're then going to go forward 3 or 4 frames each time, adding a new keyframe, dragging the image to the top of the frame and then to the bottom on each one, alternating between an up and down motion. We're going to do this for about 8 frames or so before we return to normal, and this will create that epic transition screen shake. On the last keyframe, hit this button here that will reset the position parameters to default.
We're that good. We're that good. We're that good.
And then finally, we're going to create a color map. We're going to set that to white, hit OK, change the name to white as well because, you know, cleanliness is next to managerliness, and then drag and drop that on top of all of our used clips. We're then going to make it about 8 frames long, and we're going to position it just over where the meme comes in. Then we add 3 keyframes in the opacity, the first one at 0, the second at 100, and then the third one also at 0. Then we set the blend mode to overlay.
We're that good. We're that good. We're that good.
Then the very last thing I'm going to do is add Gaussian blur to the gameplay behind, and I'm going to set that to about 5. This just makes everything look way more polished.
We're that good. We're that good. We're that good.
You still with me? Good. We got one final tip on audio, and then you're good to go.
Let's go!
Okay, we're on to the final thing, which is audio. Audio's a bit of a weird one. I mean, it's really easy to just in and out, drag and drop audio memes. And it all kind of comes down to personal taste at that point. But one thing I have seen is people using a lot of copyrighted music and thinking it's okay because it's memes. It's still not okay. So even though they're today's sponsor, I still want to give a shout out to Licked because their service actually stops this from happening.
Whoa, Finn, stop. This is my job. It's my job to do the sale. Oh, shit. Sorry, Finn. No, yeah. You do your thing. You do your thing.
No, actually, you know what? You carry on. No, carry on, Finn. Sorry, carry on.
Why the hell are you wearing shorts?
What's wrong with that? There's a heat wave outside, Finn.
All right, okay,
Get off
all
my
right,
balls.
all right.
Stop breaking my balls over here.
So I just carry on. Yeah, I just carry on.
Please, please, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
All right, here we go.
So all you have to do is go onto their website and then search up a song, which is either in the charts section or in the Licked stock library.
Sorry to interrupt that, Finn. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. You're not selling it to me. I'm not sold. I wanna walk out of here.
Right. Okay.
You need to really just bring it up a little bit. Bring up the energy.
Okay.
Bring it a little bit more pizzazz.
All right, got it.
Come on. Again.
Okay, so when you're on the website, you're gonna find a song. Oh my god, look, there's this song we really like. Let's go, let's put it in the basket, go to the checkout, and then you can just download the track once you bought it. It's really easy.
Okay, all right, Finn. A little too much pizzazz?
Okay, yeah, no, you're
So
right.
it's just a little. Ooh, no.
Okay. Licked is just one of those services that provides something that itches the spot that content creators need itching. A lot of you are going to have videos that are going to blow up in the future, and believe me, you do not want one of them to have a copyrighted track on because you will lose a lot of money. So do yourself a favor, save some time right now. Go on to Licked.
Remember the link? Tell them about the link.
Oh, yeah, now follow my link in the description.
Yes.
For 50% off your first track.
Okay.
All right?
Great.
Was that good?
Yeah. You'll do.
Sweet. Wait, for what?
Oh. Yeah. Oh shit. That's the time. I gotta. Get out of here. Yeah. See ya.